Are you going to turn that phone off? I'm asking you nicely.
No, well, if you're going to steal my phone.
I'm going to, but I'm asking you nicely to turn it off.
Will you arrest me before you take it?
Turn it off.
I'm asking you nicely to turn it off. Is there anything that I can say or do?
I'm going to turn it off.
To make you...
You're going to take my phone.
Okay. Are you going to turn it off?
Yes. Are you going to stop talking?
Put your phone in your jacket.
Sean,
I'm taking your phone.
No, he's upsetting.
I'm taking your phone.
Told you I'm shutting up.
Told you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If there's any issues in the future, please remember, Mike Whedon's and me, you're not getting it back until I see you walk out the door.
What's up, everybody? It's Danny from TheConstitutionState here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's video comes from Sean 1298-6. It appears this happened at a courthouse. And it's funny because this is all the way in Canada, and they have the same issues we have right here in Connecticut. Try and record in any courthouse in Connecticut, and you will get this same reaction, even though it's 100% legal. Definitely go check his channel out. Go show him some love. It involves the Chatham-Kent police. There's a bunch of different divisions, so I just put the headquarters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Great, thank you. What's your name?
Kelly.
That's your last name or your first name?
I'm sorry?
Is that your last name or first name?
My first name is Kelly.
Oh, sorry. I was asking for your credentials because you don't have a...
What don't I have?
I can't identify you.
Yeah, 7246. Here's my badge number.
I normally go by name, but if you want to go by number, that's okay.
We don't have name tags.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
That way I get it. I don't mind.
No, they're police officers. They're supposed to identify. They have to. And if they want to identify by number, that's fine. They're not my friends, Mo. I'm not sure you thought they were. Okay.
Quiet. Don't say anything.
No, I want to know who's going to be in court with me. Okay. This is public space. This is not a courtroom.
Sean, right?
How can I help you?
You're recording in a courtroom?
I'm
Or
not
a
in a
courthouse?
courtroom.
A courthouse? Is there
What's
any
your name?
reason why we're recording in a
Sorry,
courthouse?
what's your name? What is your name?
You hear
Does
everybody
it
here
look like
being...
I'm pointing it at you?
I'm asking you to stop recording.
So you've asked me now what?
I will take over.
No,
Mike
you won't
Whedon's
take
my
over.
name, and I got no shame in telling
Mr.
you. So
Whedon?
you can shut that camera off
Sorry, say
and
that?
sit and relax, or I'm going to take your phone. For
You're
the
gonna steal my
security,
phone?
for the security of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
In a public building.
Correct. Are you going to turn that phone off? I'm asking you nicely.
No, well, if you're going to steal my phone.
I'm going to, but I'm asking you nicely to turn it
Will you arrest me
off.
before you take it?
Turn it off.
I'm asking you nicely to turn it off. Is there anything that I can say
I'm
or
going to turn it off.
to make you...
You're going to take my phone.
Okay.
So
Are you
that's
going to
an
turn it off?
arrest? Yes. Okay?
I do not want to see this phone out the rest of the time while you're in this
I
building.
don't care what you want to see.
I do not want to see that phone
I
out.
am turning it off. Are you going to stop talking?
Put your phone in your jacket.
Sean,
I'm taking your
No,
phone.
he's upsetting.
I'm taking your phone.
Told you I'm shutting up.
Told you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If there's any issues in the future, please remember, Mike Whedon's and me, you're not getting it back until I see you walk out the door. You have court appearance today?
I sure do.
Okay, have a seat somewhere and I say nothing. I get one disruption, you're gone.
Thank you, sir.
It's weird because a lot of the times it's the female officers that are the tyrants. She may have not liked it, but she didn't really say anything. You could hear him lying over the radio saying, "Oh, it can't be recording, blah, blah, blah." This is when Captain Save-A-Ho realizes he's recording. Then these Karens follow who really would have never even been realized or thought of if they had just walked by and not said anything. But instead they wanted to stand there and whine about being recorded. And then the other ones jumped in. You can see him doing a U-turn as soon as he heard somebody say something. He was literally waiting for it so he could run down there and play hero. Is there any reason? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. Go do your job. I'm sure you could be doing something way more important. Oh, you heard what they said. They don't want to be recorded. I have no shame. I'm Mike Whedon. I'm going to violate your rights because these Karens don't want you recording and I don't like you. It's horrible to see somebody getting arrested for doing absolutely nothing wrong and a bunch of Karens literally clapping and cheering. That's pathetic. These guys are supposed to show up and uphold your rights, educate the public, let them know that you're actually not doing anything wrong. And yet they do the opposite. They feed into these lies, these delusions, these fears of absolutely nothing, and always end up violating somebody's rights, which made me wonder, do Canadians even have rights? Or what it's called. So I asked Google, and it says the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms protects a number of rights and freedoms, including freedom of expression and the right to equality. It forms part of our Constitution, the highest law in all of Canada, and is one of the country's greatest accomplishments. So they do have rights, which would mean his rights were violated right here. So I'm no lawyer, and I don't know much about Canada and how their stuff works. So I asked Google, can Canadians record in public? And it says, yes, they can, without criminal sanctions. This is because there is no reasonable expectation of privacy in public spaces. I've always heard there's a lot of similarities between Canada and the United States. This was on the Canadian Supreme Court website of frequently asked questions. During our visit to the Supreme Court, would it be possible to take pictures of various parts of court building? Yes, it is possible to take pictures of the public areas such as the main lobby and the courtroom when the court is not in sitting. Photographs that you take can be used only for personal or educational purposes. They cannot be used for commercial or promotional purposes unless permission for such use is first obtained by register by sending a request to that effect by email at blah, blah, blah. So it appears it's pretty much the same up there. So that means he wasn't doing anything wrong, which means he stole his property. I'm sure another similarity between here and the Canada, the police don't get in trouble when they do things like this and they don't get charged. I'll bet that. What shocks me is that this is very far from where I am, and yet the same exact thing happens here in the United States, the land of the free. You can't go into a court building where you're allowed to record, where the law states you're allowed to record, or the public servants will attack you. That is a fact, 100% fact. If anybody would like a free lawsuit on the state of Connecticut, that's all you have to do is to any law or clerk's office and pull your phone and record, or just act like you're recording, and they will attack you. O'Donovan Murphy and all these marshals here are very scared of transparency. We've already caught them doing bad things. Let me know how you guys think Sean did. Let me know how you guys think these clowns did. And I'll see you guys on the next